Hello and welcome to Ask a Mechanic. We are talking today about something which everybody dreads: head gasket failure. The head gasket is the gasket between the cylinder head and the cylinder block of the engine, and it's designed to keep the oil and water gallery separate so that there is no water in the oil and there is no oil in the water. Symptoms of head gasket failure: water in the oil. If you open your oil filler cap and you see a big buildup of a white substance that looks a bit like mayonnaise, then that is a sign that the water has got into the oil system and has emulsified on the top of that cap. It can be quite normal to see a very small smear of this substance if your vehicle is only ever used for very short journeys. That's something called short haul, which is nothing to worry about. Now, oil in the water. If you open the expansion tank to your cooling system and you can see the colourful sheen of oil on top of the antifreeze or water in your cooling system, that's a sign of head gasket failure. That's a sign that oil is getting into your cooling system. Also, if you take the cap off your expansion tank for your cooling system and you can smell exhaust fumes, that is a sign that there is combustion gases from the engine getting into the cooling system, which is another sign of head gasket failure. Other common signs of head gasket failure: the obvious, engine temperature going up. If you notice that your engine is running hotter than it normally is, then there could be several reasons for this. However, if it's combined with any of the other symptoms I've talked about, it's likely that the head gasket has started to weep. Another one is for your cabin heater to go cold when it should be hot. This is a sign that there's air taken place of where the water should be, which can only happen if the water escapes somewhere. The likelihood is that it's escaping through the head gasket. This is something which needs looking at very, very soon after discovering the symptoms, because they can go downhill very, very quickly. And if your engine gets far too hot, you can warp the cylinder head. On aluminium engines, you can warp the cylinder block. If the warp on these is too bad, then the engine cannot be repaired and it is toast. If you are lucky and catch it early enough, then you can replace the head gasket, you can skim the head and you can skim the block, and you can get it all working again without having to replace the engine. Bye for now.